It was a sound torn from the throat of the sky. Waves rose like liquid mountains. They crashed against the small wooden boat. Their impact was like the blow of an iron hammer. Rain did not fall. It flew sideways in sharp, stinging sheets. It cut the air and blinded the men on deck. They clung to ropes, to masts, their knuckles white, their faces masks of raw fear. One man, a veteran of countless voyages, stared into the churning black chaos. He felt an immense personal anger radiating from the depths. A colossal hand of pure fury gripped their fragile vessel. The ocean was no longer just water. It was alive. It moved with the deliberate, savage intent of a predator. This was not a simple storm born of wind, nor of pressure. This was a decree, a judgment, the work of a god. The water heaved and bucked with a terrifying rhythm, as if keeping time to the heartbeat of a furious deity. Foam flew like spittle from a snarling mouth. The sky was a bruised, violent purple. In those flashes, the world was a watery hell, a maelstrom designed to swallow them whole. This was Poseidon. Long before this storm, long ago when the world was newly formed and still settling, the cosmos was divided. Three great brothers claimed their kingdoms. Zeus took the sky, Hades took the underworld, and Poseidon, strong and formidable, stood tall and claimed the vast, mysterious expanse of the sea. He became the undisputed ruler of the deep, the master of the waves and all that lived within them. His very being seemed to reflect his realm. His hair was as dark and wild as seaweed in a current. His eyes held the deep, unknowable blue of the abyssal plain. He was a figure of immense power, a presence as palpable as the tide. His symbol of power was the trident, a magnificent three-pronged spear forged by the Cyclopes in the heart of the earth. This was no mere weapon. It was an instrument of creation and destruction, an extension of his divine will. With a single strike, he could tear the land asunder, creating chasms and shaking the world. With that sweepy summoned sheer monstrous waves to smash coastlines or stilled the waters to a pane of glass. And the trident was the scepter of his kingdom, a reminder of absolute authority over the fluid earth. One of the most famous tales of Poseidon's pride and fury is the story of the city that would become Athens. The city was new and prosperous. It sought a patron deity and a name. Two powerful Olympians came forward, Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, and Poseidon, lord of the sea. The king declared a contest of gifts the people would choose. Poseidon coveted the honor. He raised his mighty trident. He struck with tremendous force. The earth shuddered. A fissure opened and a spring leapt out. Awe turned to dismay. The water was salty, useless for drinking or fields. Then it was Athena's turn. She planted a seed. It rose into the first olive tree. Its fruit nourished, its oil cooked, lit lamps, anointed bodies, its wood built homes, and a gift of civilization and peace. The people chose Athena. The city was named Athens. Poseidon's pride shattered. Floods and pounding seas punished the land, and a slighted god's anger does not easily pass. Perhaps no story shows Poseidon's vindictive wrath better than the ordeal of Odysseus. After the fall of Troy, the clever king of Ithaca began a voyage that should have taken weeks. Shipwrecked, he and his men were trapped by Polyphemus, a cyclops. They escaped by blinding the giant. In hubris, Odysseus revealed his name and taunted the shore. Polyphemus, beloved son of Poseidon, begged his father for vengeance. Poseidon heard a sigh and turned his fury upon the Ithacans. He tossed their ships like toys, smashed them on rocks, and conjured squalls from clear skies. Roots vanished under trident shadows. Winds drove them off course. Gods and creatures closed in. Every island hid new perils. For 10 years, the sea was a moving prison. His men perished. His ships were destroyed. Poseidon's was a cold, calculated vendetta, so a god's rage made personal. Now, think of the sea at night. Imagine the moon casting a shimmering path, moonlight rippling across small waves. The waves roll gently, like the slow breathing of a slumbering giant. In this tranquility, the ocean seems peaceful, but the calm is deceptive, in the black depths. His dreams are powerful. A single notion could awaken the tempest. The sea gives life, feeds the fisherman, carries the merchant, and rises without warning into instruments of destruction. He is the god of the safe harbor and of the rogue wave and ship-swallowing whirlpool. Back on the battered boat, the last shudders cease. The screaming wind softens to a sigh. A fragile being granted a momentary reprieve. Deep in his coral halls, the trident lowers, the ocean never truly forgets.